In a world where economic progress often feels sluggish, there's something undeniably exciting about seeing productivity surge ahead. Higher productivity, essentially doing more with less, is the golden ticket to better wages and improved living standards for everyone. And guess what? The U.S. economy just gave us a reason to cheer. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, in the second quarter of 2025, non-farm business sector labor productivity rose by an impressive 2.4%. This happened as overall output climbed by 3.7%, while hours worked increased by only 1.3%. That's right, we're making more stuff, providing more services, and doing it all without burning ourselves out at work. But here's where it gets interesting, and maybe even a little controversial. Some analysts are already calling this a turning point, suggesting that these numbers could signal a new era of sustained growth. Troy Ludka, an economist at SMBC Nikko, seems particularly optimistic. He views this report as evidence that the American economy is not just recovering, but thriving. But is he reading too much into the data? Or does this really mark the beginning of something transformative? Let's break it down further to make sense of why this matters so much. Productivity isn't just some abstract concept economists throw around. It directly impacts your paycheck and quality of life. When businesses can produce more goods or deliver more services per hour worked, they generate greater value. This added value can then translate into higher wages for workers and lower prices for consumers, or at least that's the ideal scenario. Of course, real-world outcomes depend on how companies choose to distribute those gains. Will they reinvest profits to boost innovation, pass savings along to customers, or pocket most of the benefits themselves? These questions don't have easy answers, which is exactly why people are so divided on the topic. And this is the part most people miss. Productivity alone doesn't guarantee prosperity for everyone. For instance, if technological advancements drive productivity gains but displace jobs in the process, society faces a tricky balancing act. How do we ensure that no one gets left behind in the race toward efficiency? It's a debate worth having, especially when you consider the rapid pace of automation and artificial intelligence reshaping industries today. So what's next? If productivity continues to rise, will we finally see meaningful increases in wages after years of stagnation? Or will income inequality widen further as corporations focus on maximizing shareholder returns instead of sharing the wealth? These are big questions with no clear answers, but they're critical ones nonetheless. Now, here's where I want to hear from you. Do you think rising productivity will lead to widespread economic benefits, or are we headed for another cycle of uneven gains? Does this report inspire confidence in the future of the U.S. economy, or does it raise more concerns than it resolves? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear where you stand on this issue.